Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, it's me again. And as you can tell, I literally have changed my clothes, so I'm still filming on the same day. I promise I don't wear the same outfit. Hi guys, I hope everybody is having a splendid day. We're just cruising along on the little Steampunk Journal here. It is actually being used by an old photo album that I had. I found it in a used bookstore. I bought like 3 of them, but this was my favorite one. And so you can see I've done a little mixed media on it. And again, the whole thing is this spine actually all comes out. But I do think for the integrity, because I really wanted pockets, I think for the integrity, I'm going to probably have to glue it down. But that'll be one of the last things that I do. And again, just to fill you guys in, we're going to have this. I think I have the 3D pieces off on another side drying because we decided it was raining, because you know how... If you've been following my channel at all, then you know my brain likes to make up all these little stories. So this is just some leather. It's fake leather that I got embossed on Amazon. All my gears work. This is the back side. It's going to have a clock on it. And so we are just kind of going in there. Before I get ahead, remember guys, go join this wonderful group that I am an admin in. It's called Boho Daydreams on Facebook. You guys are just going to be so inspired by everybody. Hopefully someday I'll learn how to link them. But if not, I'll put them in the description just to remind you. But just go on the search bar at Facebook and just remember to answer all the questions, because we have to know that you are human. And I'm dehydrating again, so let me grab a quick drink because I'm over here yapping away. Okay, remember this beautiful girl? Hopefully by the time this video goes up, we'll be at 500 and I would have snuck in the drawing already. But if not, this is Lola. She is my first giveaway journal. I have several process videos on my channel that tell you how I did all of this. And so I thought we would just do a quick flip through of her. She has a removable covering. It's a journaling spot with some goodies for you guys. This is a kit that I use from Cheryl Francis Art. Those of you that have been following me know that she is literally one of my favorite digital artists. I love her because she does grunge. There's several layers on here. If you go to the process videos, you will see everything I did. This was done using a cereal box. It turned out to be one of the most favorite journals I've ever done. This cover is made with so many different mediums and oils and inks. And you would have also seen that I got really excited with the E6000, so nothing is going to fall apart on this. I'm not going to do a complete flip through of her because, yeah, I already did that, so you can go back. But all her pages, hopefully you can see on there, we did a little gold on there. And when you open her up, she has beautiful tags for you to write on. It is mainly a writing journal. But I did go ahead and add in some goodies. There's vintage papers, just so many lovely things. You can fill this journal. There's still going to be plenty of room. Lots of little goodies from the kit have been shoved in here. Now, guys, that being said, if we have not reached the 500 mark, I am very... I'm not anxious, but I would love, I don't know what another word would be. I really just want Lola to go to her new home. I don't know. I'd like to clear the desk space. How's that? So I am going to tell you once again how you can get her, but I'm also going to tell you a way that you can get your name added more than once. Oh, yeah, because we really want you to be able to have her. Okay, so first you have to subscribe, because that's the whole goal of this, is to get at least 500 subbies. and then you have to share. That just kind of gets the word out about me and about my channel. So if you know somebody who likes a very chatty little person who, I don't know, giggles a lot, send them my way. But you also had to do 2 other things. One, you had to tell me how I could contact you, and there's a reason behind that. I am just learning technology. I'm very slow at learning technology. I would never, it would be so hard for me to get in contact with you or to find you. So when I actually write your name down in the entry, I ask for you to tell me your favorite color and for you to tell me how I could get a hold of you. That way, when I actually pull the slip out, because I don't know how to do the little spinning clock thing, I would have all your information right there. The reason I asked for your favorite color is because I would kind of like to add a couple of little surprises for you in your favorite color. But I can't do that if I don't know your favorite color. So guys, go ahead and make sure. Now, if you want your name added more than one time, all you have to do is you got to go to the back of my other videos and make another comment on it. And if you haven't ever commented on it, then go in and make a new comment on it, okay? So my videos are getting lots of views, but I want to keep you guys around. So to do that, there's another way. Go ahead and rewatch those videos. I appreciate all of you, and let's get Lola to her new home. All right, guys? Okay. That being said, we are back on the Steampunk Journal, okay? And this has a whole story to it, okay? So I'm using a Stamperia pad, Lady Vagabond, and I am using a kit from Traci Fox. You can find her over at Etsy, Traci Fox Creations. She also has a wonderful Facebook group. Hopefully I know how to link. If not, I will try to remember to put it in the description box because I am doing back-to-back videos. But if you go through and you look at the old description boxes, I'm chatty in there too. Somewhere in there, I will have all the kits that I have used. But this is her, and this is her sister, and we've decided this guy's the villain. I don't know why he's the villain, but he's become the villain in my story. And so we have already done this page here. This is where the sister finds it. She has some tickets, and inside here's a little picture. We went in and put the little French vintage paperwork in there. And then we have this. This has lots of flips and tags. That'll be on another video that we filled that. Then we went ahead and we did this. This is actually a vintage weather map from 1911. I just didn't have it in me to collage it. This is her sister, and they're trying to find each other. And I'm thinking mom and dad are time travelers maybe, and I don't know. Maybe they're in another dimension. I don't know. Ever watched Doctor Who? Maybe it's something like that. I haven't actually watched Doctor Who. I think I'm going to have to now. And so we finished this page as well. But while I was doing this page on the last video, we went ahead and laid that down because I have to have some flatter pages. I was like, I have to go in and do some mixed media because I want to have some bricks on here. Because it's steampunkish, but again, I have to be really careful. Now, that being said, I found this, it's a roll, and I found it at the secondhand store. And so somewhere in there, I'm probably going to add some of this too. It can't be on there because that would take, I probably could have glued that on there. I didn't know about that until then. So we're going to go with our original plan. Okay, so I just need to get a sheet. Oh, these are all my little notes for all my other people. So let me grab a different kind of sheet. So I'm going to go in here and I am going to, I have this huge jug of modeling paste. So I got to start using this. I order all of this stuff from Amazon. But on one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, somebody did a wonderful video of how you can make all of this. So I am at some point going to try to make my own. But since I have so much of this, we do have to use it up. I also thought I would go in and do a little bit of crackling paste. It may not be on this video but it may be on our next pages because I can't bulk this up too much. It's a vintage photo album. But, and again, where we're at, yeah, we'll probably won't even be able to paint. That'll probably be the next thing we do. And I bought a whole bunch of this paint. It's a metallic paint. And I just think that that will look fantastic with us. So we'll see where we're at time-wise. This is a Timothy Holtz collection. It is Stampers Anonymous, and it's a brick. And that is just the look I'm going for. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this right up here. And then you just want to get a little bit of your modeling paste. I use like little spatulas. You can use other things. And I don't care if not every bit of it is filled. I actually kind of like that look because I don't know, maybe there's a missing brick. Maybe there was a secret code behind one of those bricks. And then we're just going to go ahead and we want to get this laid down. Try your best to keep it held down. You can tape it. I don't, and this also might wind up being kind of, I don't know. I've used this stencil so much I probably should just order a new one, if you know what I mean. I've literally used it for canvas, everything. It's one of my very favorite. And so we're just going to keep going down. And I am, as you can see, doing this a little bit thicker than even what I did on the outside. I did not do it really thick. And you just want to lift it. That will give us some beautiful stenciling. Then we're just going to try to connect right in here. And we're going to get it down along this side. Again, I'm doing it thick. There we go. All right, I'm trying to get my fingers to stretch. It's kind of like playing the piano. You have to learn how to stretch. Not that I play the piano, I do not. I wish I would have learned, but I did not. My granddaughter is learning. And so I should take lessons from her. Her and my other granddaughter, my two granddaughters, are very big on entrepreneurship. They're always thinking of new businesses. Oh, now see how those little flaps come out? I am going to try to get in there and get a brick on it. Okay, I just about broke out into Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall. Oh my gosh, I am showing my age. Nope, I don't know if it's going to actually be bricks. Let's see. Make sure. My phone, for some reason, would not film for me the other day. It said my storage was full, and I'm like, what? Okay. And then that happens too, which is not a big deal. You're just going to get under there. It still has the crease that we want on it. Okay, now I'm thinking do I want crackling paste or do I want brick? I don't know, guys. Decisions. Let's see. Well, let's just go in and try the brick all the way down. What do you say? So I would love to tell you that I have all this planned out, but generally it just starts taking shape as I start doing it. And then the more I do, then the more the story evolves in my head. And yeah, that's how my journals kind of come together. So I'm just using that piece of paper kind of as a guide. The brick will go up and I'm okay with that too. I just wanted to do a brick all the way around. And then we kind of want to get it to lay. It's going to go over and it's going to take a little bit of that. Now this is going to take a little bit of time to dry. So we're going to go ahead and lay this, and I don't know how exciting that is to watch. I'm sorry that I don't know how to fast forward. It would probably be a lot easier, and I don't care about that either, because A, you're not going to see it on this paper. Do we want it that way, or do we want it all the way around? I'm thinking I want it all the way around. And when you're using another piece of paper, you can see how that is adding texture then to this. Now, that being said, though, I'm going to go ahead and clean this stencil off. And I know I have my wipes somewhere. So we're going to clean that off on here just so that we can go all the way around. And if you clean your stencils off on a piece of paper, all you're doing is making wonderful texture for another piece of paper. So I highly recommend it. You don't want to waste your product. Product is expensive these days, and you want to get the most out of it. And see how wonderful that is? That'll make a great background on a tag that we could use in this journal, because it's grungy. And even if I don't, I can use it on any of my other papers. But see, then you have this wonderful things. So there you go. Now I got to grab another piece of paper. What do we want? What do we care that's collaged on? Let me think. Oh, you know what? This is a wonderful paper from Cheryl Francis Art, which you all know by now, or should, that she's literally, right now she's like my favorite digital artist. And so this is like, I've been using her in my art journal and everything else. This is another one of her digitals. Oh, I'm so messy. Okay. So then you just want to line it up. I don't want it perfect. That is one of the reasons I'm so attracted to grunge. Sorry, I got to move you guys over. Trying to keep you in frame. And this is a really weird angle for me. So, yeah, let's just get in. And I think that'll make a great thing on this piece of paper, though, for my art journal too. So you can see it's thicker in some spots than it is others. I'm trying to kind of like kill, sorry, my hands are very shaky today. I'm in the midst of a flare-up. And so when I'm in them, those of you that have fibro, I don't know if you have this, but when you're in for whatever reason, when I'm in a flare-up, I don't know if it's like the pain level or what, it just makes my hand shake. Yeah, it keeps life interesting, keeps me on my toes. Okay, so now we're going to go over here, even though that's going to cover up some of the names. I don't know, maybe it's a clue, huh? Oh, I wonder if I could put, if you go back in the videos, you will see where I showed you some of the different charm pieces. See, look how cool that's going to be on that. Oh, it's going to be so cool. Now, I kind of want it on this side. How am I going to do this? Oh my goodness. I've like crafted myself into a corner. Here we go. I don't want to mess that up. I don't want to mess the bottom up. And, yeah, okay. So then we kind of, I'm going to lay you that way. Oh, what was I talking about? Oh, I watch my own videos, you know, to make sure that they're somewhat presentable for y'all. And I noticed that sometimes I just do not finish a sentence. Oh my gosh. And it's literally, I'll be talking or something else will catch my attention and then I never go back to it. So I apologize. I'm working on that. It's all new, you know. I'm learning. For those of you who said you could never film, listen, if I can do it, it is really, anybody could do this. So you really should try. You know, and it's worth the challenge. So back to my original thing. If you were seeing the charms, I have one that I bought that's a magnifying glass, and I really want it to somehow or another go in this journal. And I am thinking I might attach it to the outside, but then it could swing in here because I don't know. Maybe that's where all the secrets were in this hidden brick. So now I have literally created this beautiful frame for my art journaling page. And so we want to lift this. I now have it all, oops, no, I don't have it all. Go back down. It's maybe it over this way. Oh, I skipped a whole section. I got it on the paper, but not on. All right, get over here. Get over here. All right, let's try to get in here. And let's get you some bricks. Dude, you need bricks, bricks, bricks. Lay the brick. I'm literally going to break out in song if I keep saying brick. I'm going to be... Remember that wonderful song from my high school years? Again, I'm aging myself. You need to go up a little bit because you want it to be thicker. This is an easy stencil to follow along with. So much for having... I just changed the cover on my desk. I knew it wouldn't last long of it staying clean. I'm just not a clean artist, no matter how hard I try. Okay. So then there we go. Okay. So then we have lots of texture on what will someday be in my art journal or on a piece of canvas or who knows what else. I got to set her behind me and I got to clean this stencil. So guys, when we come back, what I will do, yeah, we have to grab another. Let's see, do I want, I think I have to think ahead here really quick. I have to do it on the fly. Oh, you know what? This one will be perfect. Because I have to clean this stencil. I don't want to waste the product. So, again, this is another Cheryl Francis digital. So we're gonna let this sit overnight. I don't know when I'll actually be back with you all. For me, it's Friday because I've now made, I don't know, 3 or 4 videos. We are gonna clean that up a little bit. We'll probably go in with some paint as well. I'm gonna run my finger along here because we don't want that much product. Where do you need some modeling paste, honey? We need to just add some on you. Then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to clean the stencil, which I already showed you how to do. It will make great for my art projects in the future. And I think that that would probably be very boring for you all to watch. So I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. I'm sending you all my love. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you have a fantastic day. And I shall see you guys on the flip side.